Going over the edge of the Murano Hotel. It's not a typical introduction if you're new to Tacoma, but that's just what the new director of Tacoma Public Utilities did during a benefit for the Habitat for Humanity program. Jackie Flowers was among 75 people taking part in Habitat's Toss Your Boss Challenge. That's her rappelling down the side of the 24-floor hotel. In doing so, TPU employees helped her raise $2,500 for the Habitat program. Flowers says she's impressed with the extensive community service involvement of TPU employees and decided to take part on a recent Saturday. Flowers started her new job at TPU last month and now leads Tacoma Power, Tacoma Water, and Tacoma Rail, the city's largest group of service providers. She recently sat down with John Phillips to talk about her new role.
Yeah.
My name's Katie.
Katie.
Nice to meet you. My name's Carolyn. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, the sea of new faces and names, and this is a fairly big organization.
It's been a busy first few weeks for TPU's new director, but Jackie Flowers says she's already impressed by what she's learned.
TPU does amazing work. As I mentioned, the team is extremely committed to the service territory, the customers, the city of Tacoma. And they're doing a lot of great things. And from my early conversations, the elements that people identify as priorities for Tacoma, many initiatives we actually have in progress.
Flowers, who served 12 years as general manager of Idaho Falls Power, now leads nearly 1,400 employees of Tacoma Power, Tacoma Water, and Tacoma Rail. Idaho Falls was also a hydropower producer, and during her previous employment at Sheridan, Wyoming, she oversaw a regional water supply. The addition of a railroad is a new twist for her.
I dealt with this before. I went in and I learned the power side of things, and that's a very complex industry that's really dynamic right now. I imagine rail is very complex and certainly has its own regulatory challenges.
As for moving the utility forward to better serve customers, she says her first order of business in Tacoma is to listen and learn.
And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm getting into the community, meeting with different stakeholders, different organizations, franchise cities. I'm hoping to have something scheduled soon with the tribes and really start to understand how we work together, what's working, what maybe needs to be improved. But really, I just am hopeful that I can help to, lead the organization and connect in particular in those areas that are important to the community. Sometimes just connecting the dots and being able to tell the story of here's what we're doing to help that initiative is really important. And so that's what I'm looking forward to doing.
For Tacoma Report, I'm John Phillips.
Flowers brings more than 25 years of utility experience to her new role in Tacoma. It started with a job as a civil engineer in the water field.